What's there really to say about this whole thing? I mean, is there really anything to say? We just lost arguably one of the, or not even arguably, one of the greatest NASCAR drivers to ever do it. It just happened so suddenly, too. I mean, now that we know the context regarding, like, him asking for a doctor after the Watkins Glen race, it does make a lot more sense, but that doesn't really change just how much of a shock this whole thing is. I remember I woke up this morning, getting ready for school and all that stuff, and around the time that he had died, I'd only known about him being in the hospital for like 10 minutes at that point. I know it had already happened a couple of hours ago because, different time zones and stuff, but I honestly can't remember the last time I was ever so caught off guard by a NASCAR driver dying, especially someone as well known as Kyle Busch. It's just, I mean, normally I'd have a script for this sort of thing, but I'm just going to go unscripted for this because what's there really to say? Where do we even begin to decipher all of this? Just, honestly, these last few months as a NASCAR fan have just sucked. It's just been death after death after death for so many great drivers and just good people. Michael Annett, Greg Biffle, Denny's dad, and now Kyle Busch. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Why is everyone just dying all of a sudden? I honestly never thought I'd ever have to actually mourn the death of someone like Kyle Busch. I thought for sure he would have been able to make his way to retirement and eventually maybe race against his little dude Brexton at some point. Maybe in the truck series or something, but no, that's not happening. I will be honest, as a kid, I wasn't really the biggest Kyle Busch fan. Although I think it was around 2022 or so that I really started to respect him a lot more. I mean, like at the end of the 2010s, I remember I absolutely hated the guy, but here we are now. It just shows how personal growth can be sometimes. You can go from hating a guy to just hating the fact that he's gone. It just doesn't feel right. Hell, a small part of me is convinced that it's not even real. Because Kyle's been racing in NASCAR for as long as I've known what it is. I've always remembered him as the guy driving the 18 M&M's car. Even during his time at Richard Childress, where his career started to kind of fall apart, which is something I really wish I didn't have to say. Just a really shitty situation overall. Just, I can't even form any more sentences. I'm just completely out of it. I'm just kind of shell-shocked about this whole thing. I mean, losing a NASCAR driver is already bad enough, but losing one of the greatest under these circumstances, I mean, how do you even begin to process that? Genuinely. Yeah, so here we are. NASCAR just lost arguably its greatest driver ever. Just completely out of left field. I don't even have any more words to really describe what's going on. And I honestly don't think any amount of words can properly explain just how I feel about this whole thing. Holy shit.